Hello, my name is Tom Letter, and I wanted to do a magenta in blue frequency activation. This is a new frequency that's coming onto the planet. Mikio Sankey has written extensively about it, the author of Esoteric Acupuncture and many books. But the magenta and blue is created by ginseng gels, actually three of them combined create this very specialized frequency of magenta in blue. And to give you an example of what that looks like, if you look at the tip of this sword, this is what the frequency looks like when it's coming through the sword of light. There it is right there. That is the magenta and blue frequency. And we use that to activate the swords, the selenite powder in the swords, and the blade of the sword, because selenite magnifies everything that you put on it. And these swords have been activated for at least a week in the magenta and blue frequency. These this has the laser engraving of the flower of life, and this is plain. And then the crystals on the end are also carrying the magenta and blue frequency. So what I wanted to do is just give you a feel for the power of this frequency. And so the first thing is to just get in touch with your feet. There's a chakra below your feet called the Earth Star chakra, and we want to activate that, allow all those great frequencies in the earth to come in. This frequency of magenta and blue started with the aurora borealis pouring this new light onto the planet. The purpose of this light is to activate the divine feminine and to create the wise women of our society, especially to bring in the divine feminine's power to help recalibrate the planet so we can become a more peaceful planet and caring for all of our inhabitants. So the first thing I want to do is just allow that frequency to flow in from these swords. Selenite magnifies whatever you put on it many, many times. There's crystals that are carrying the magenta and blue in the handle, crushed into a powder mixed with the selenite powder. So just feel this light, these waves of magenta and blue coming into your frequency, even if into your body, your energy matrix. Just experience the magenta and blue. And we'll just spiral that magenta and blue into your past so it can transmute any trauma. And of course, we want you to be walking into the light, so we'll send the light into the future. So you're always supported by this magenta and blue light. This light really carries information, carries consciousness. And now what I want to provide is a heart activation that's very powerful. And we'll just connect into your heart chakra there. And then we'll expand outward, expanding the light of the heart, pouring in the magenta and blue frequency to transmute any pain, any past losses that we may have had that are affecting the heart, expanding the heart, the light of the heart, wider and brighter. And feeling that energy come into the spine, activating the Sushumna Nadi with this light, bringing the energy of the first chakra all the way through the entire body, all the way instantly up to the crown chakra in a non-linear pattern, as if a wormhole, connecting the root with the crown. And this light is overseen by Saint Germain, who is been in charge of the violet flame and now is working also with this magenta and blue frequency. The magenta, the violet light, the most powerful healing light on the planet, this new frequency of magenta and blue. And we ask that Saint Germain bless us to have the ability to transmit this beautiful light to others. And the swords do that so effectively. They magnify many, many, many times everything that's placed on them. Just experiencing those waves of light, the waves of consciousness coming from these swords. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you're interested, we'll be doing more activations with this light at the worldwide activations, which are free every once a month on Friday at 4 o'clock. The next one is this coming Friday. They're free. You can sign up on the website, www.seleniteswordmaker.com. I wanted to thank all of you.